Okay, so we are just about to start doing Klayton's room. They've gone to my parents for the weekend and we are decorating it all. We have just been down to home base. We spent about 2 hours in home base getting some wood cut. So we've got all of these cut into completely different strips and pieces here. We've completely emptied his bedroom. He has no idea we're doing this. The majority of the contents of his room are in the hallway or in this room in here. And I'm just really excited to get started. We've had these cut into, I will leave all the information in the description box below, but we've had these cut into 9cm widths. So basically I think that works out about 3.5 inches roughly. And we drew on this morning really briefly. I had two sizes that I was going to go for. I was either going to go for a 4x6 or a 5x7. We've gone by the 4x6 because the sizes of the squares look a lot nicer like that. I think it's 4x6. Yeah, it's 4 up and 6 across, and they look a lot nicer being that little bit chunkier. So I'm going to share with you as we do it all, but this room is going to completely transform, so I'm so excited to see this happen. So we actually went to a local DIY store and had them pre-cut all of our wood into 9cm thick panels and strips, and we also had them cut some of our lengths for us as well if we knew that they would be suitable. So this was really handy. All of that, the little mini ones, were done for us. We actually had a bit of a palaver because the first time that we went down there, the guy unfortunately cut them at different thicknesses. The machine that he was using just didn't pan out, and I don't think it was like tallied up to the right number. So we had some that were 8.5, some that were 9.5, almost 10 centimeters, which is no good for a job like this. But you want to start off by building your frame. So you want to do all of your outer edges first, start with the bottom one, then do your side one, and then work up the top. And once you've done that, you'll have a really good base to start. And then from there, you can then start inserting your middle vertical pieces. So I also want to mention a few other things that we did. So on our outer edge, I don't seem to have captured the shot of that. I'm not quite sure where the footage has gone. However, our walls are not straight. They're massively bowed. And I imagine if you live in an older property or a new build property, you will have the same issues. So we actually had to fill in a panel. We made the wood straight, and then we had like a little bit of a panel that we filled in to make it kind of all fit. We also had a plug socket. Now, when you're doing your dimensions, you really need to make sure that you're taking into account any radiators or plug sockets or light switches. Ideally, you don't want your paneling running through the switches, but we had no choice because whichever way, if I used the 4x6 or the 5x7, it was going to run through it. And I opted for using it and having the plug socket run through on the further side because there's going to be a bedside table there. So you can see Adam's cut around this, and there's going to be a bedside table there, so it's going to be completely hidden. But the one that will be visible is obviously now sitting in the middle of a panel as opposed to through any of the panel pieces. Then we actually got some little bits of extra wood that we had lying around, and I cut these as markers so we could make sure the spacing between each of the verticals and each of the horizontals were the same spacing throughout. And obviously we just applied the middle pieces. So once all your verticals are up and you've kept your spacing and you've got them across, you can then do your middle. Now, I also just want to say, just in case anyone is wondering, these are not exactly square. I think our measurements were like 45 on one and 43 on the other, but they look square. A couple of centimetres really isn't going to make much of a difference. And then the next thing that we went and did was actually corked and primed all of our wood. And I also want to say how we also was using wood adhesive to stick these panels on, and then we actually nailed a few of them in as well. So whilst Adam was doing all of the gluing and the nailing and the adhesive and the corking and stuff like that, I then started to put together the furniture. And whilst I was doing this, Adam actually went and picked up the children from my parents' house. They're at my parents' and they're about 3.5, 4 hours away. So they went and did all of that whilst I carried on cracking on getting all of this done. So this isn't going to be the final room tour today. This is just simply a bedroom transformation to show you what we managed to do in a weekend. I was putting together all of this IKEA flat pack furniture and oh my goodness, it took forever. I was actually using a guy's video off of YouTube to help me. However, he was based in America, so some of his pieces were different to mine. They were built slightly differently. Whether he had an older version or something, I don't know. The instructions were pretty useless, and I'm generally quite good at a flat pack. I enjoy building furniture. So I was building all of this, but this took me a good 3-4 hours just to get these drawers together. And then Adam has to come along a bit later on and finish off a few bits which I missed out. I just kind of needed it up so that I could get it done as soon as possible and get the bed in and everything else. Once I got the furniture up, I was really conscious of time and getting the bed up because I needed to get the mattress out and let that start expanding so Klayton could actually sleep in it that night. But I purchased this bed from eBay. It was £149, I believe, and the seller was amazing. I will link them below. You never know what you're going to get when you order off of eBay, but this company was amazing. The bed was in such good quality. I honestly can't believe how amazing it was, how cheap it was, how affordable it was, how well made it was. Honestly, the seller is amazing. The delivery was quick. The guy was messaging me to make sure it arrived on time. I cannot recommend them enough, so I will leave him linked below with this bed so you know what seller I purchased it from, but they come highly recommended. And I also wanted to mention about the mattress as well. We've actually purchased Klayton a Simba mattress. Me and Adam both have a Simba mattress that we use, and again, I absolutely love it. So we've recently purchased one for Klayton. We just figured that by giving him a double bed and a really nice mattress, it's something that he will be able to have the longevity of, and he will be able to stay in this room. He will have space for if friends come over, if he wants to have a little sleepover with Parker, he'll be able to grow into this bed. If we have family come and stay over, we can use it as a guest bedroom. So it gives us a lot of options, whereas him having a single bed didn't really. And I also feel like now it fills the room so much better. There's still lots of space for him to play at the end of the bed, which you can't really see. But honestly, I'm obsessed. And then comes the fun bit of decorating. Now, I've obviously got a sheet and a mattress protector on this. It's a waterproof mattress protector. So I've done that. We're also planning to paint the side walls and the back wall white. Now, I've also got a few frames and things like that for Klayton, which I'm planning to spray paint black. They were grey from his previous bedroom, and also some shelves, but I haven't gotten around to doing that. But like I said, this isn't the final room tour right now. I will give you a final room tour once all of his decorations have arrived. It still needs to be filled with a few more trinkets and stuff. The light I'm obsessed with. That's going to be going up on the wall. It's a little wall light for him, a little night light. The bedding I'm also in love with. It's reversible, which means for me, I really like the monochrome white and black, but then Klayton's also got the big Batman sign, which he really enjoys as well. So it's kind of the best of both worlds here with this bedding, which I love. Now, I swapped out the handles on the IKEA bedroom furniture that I purchased, although I've had a nightmare with the company that I ordered them from. I only sent in a few of them and some of them arriving damaged, so they're not even still sorted now. But this is his bedroom. I absolutely love it. I can't wait to finish it all off and have it decorated properly. But you'll have to let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'm going to show Klayton now. Come on then, Klayton, come and see your surprise.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
This one! I got a new Batman box!
I know, it's a new Lego box.
I get this one! This one!
Yeah, I know!
I got a Batman bed!
Is it good?
I got a Batman bed.
Is it good?
I got a new light!
I know, it's a new night light for you. You've got a new everything. New bedroom drawers, new bed.
I've got everything.
Oh, you touch it, so look. Is it good?
Yeah.
And have you seen how big your bed is?
This one bit
Do you notice anything about your wall?
Have you not seen it's got loads of squares on it?
Yeah.
And also, have you seen your prints?
Ooh. Oh, that's what my got.
Who's got it?
I got that more.
I know.
See?
And look, it's got K for Klayton on this one.
The Batman cake.
I know, and look, it's got Klayton underneath the Bat Boy.
Look, you better or no.
Good boy, is it good?
Oh look, I get 2 pillows to sleep with.
There's 4.
What?
Let's look.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7. Is it good?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Is that Tuesday when I go in that box?
Not yet, it will be. Mummy's got to swap it all over. So it goes without saying that Klayton absolutely loves his new bedroom. So much so that he's been making his bed and tidying his room every single morning without me even asking him to. The prints I actually made myself, and I will be doing a full room tour on this once everything is completely finished. I've been really, really frugal on this bedroom. I didn't want to spend a lot of money, especially before Christmas, but I wanted to make this a room that Klayton could grow into. We could change stuff out really easily, like bedding and decorations, but it would grow with him. And I also wanted to be really money conscious, especially right before Christmas. But if you've liked this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you all again very shortly. Bye guys.